Drew, first of all, thank you for taking time out of your absolutely insane schedule. It is Tuesday morning. We've talked about it a few times here as we record this. But by the time it releases on Friday, you will be less than 24 hours away from what I think it's fair to say is the biggest match of your career.
It is. It is absolutely the biggest match of my career. It's Tuesday night where I'm sitting right now. Just touched down in Cardiff. Well, London technically had a few interviews. Then made my way to Cardiff and just arriving here and seeing all the posters for Clash this Saturday or tomorrow if you're listening on Friday is incredible. I can't believe for this stadium show, a dream, and been a dream for a very long time as well, is actually happening. And not only that, I'm in the main event and the title match. It's wild.
Walk us through a little bit of what your past few days and the next few days leading up to Clash will be like from a promotional standpoint. Obviously, everybody sees what WWE superstars do on Mondays and Fridays, but you're on the ground right now, literally doing the legwork. You're doing appearances, you're doing promotional things. Just talk to us a little bit about the work that comes with the responsibility that comes with being in your role.
I've actually got a calendar right here on our little WWE app we all have to keep us right. I'll walk you right through it. I can tell you in the past 2 weeks, I have been home in Nashville for a total of 12 hours. And this past weekend, aside Friday, where I got one of the worst beatings of my entire life, like any bar fight or any fight I've ever been in, I don't think I've ever been beaten that bad. The beating the Bloodline gave me on Friday. And Saturday, Sunday, I made our live events like I told everybody there. I'm still breathing. I'm still making my gigs. One day I intend to get the titles on those weekend shows once again. And then Monday I was straight home to Nashville, washed my clothes, jumped back in a plane. And last week was much the same. So arriving today, we went straight from the flight to Sky Sports News, which is pretty cool for me. That's a station I used to watch when I was a kid. It covers soccer, football, obviously as we call it, biggest sport in the world. Today was the last day of the transfer deadline window, which is a huge, huge day. Millions and millions of people watching, and I got to sit there and talk about WWE myself. Clash of the Castle, which was awesome. 3 hour journey here, talk with you all. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so let's click on Wednesday. Let's see how we're looking. We got 7:30 in the morning we start, and we will go for a few hours. We'll stop at 1:30 p.m. with PR appearances tomorrow. Talking about potentially going to a soccer match as well tomorrow. We're trying to work out something pretty cool there. And Thursday, we start at 9 a.m. We got some PR for 3 hours, and then we've got a 1 p.m. workout. Then a 5 p.m. we're back into the PR appearances. And we have something for which is one of my favorites. Our community area of the company, anti-bullying campaign. So that's a good one right there. And Friday, we start at 10 in the morning. We're going to the PR junket for 2.5 hours. Then we'll jump into a meet and greet. I got to meet the people this week. I didn't know that. Then we've got community again with Special Olympics. Then we've got something at 5:45. Cap off the day, and Saturday morning some community work, and then I will sit down and think how I'm going to beat Roman's ass.
I need a nap from listening.
You know what? We can't bitch anymore, Graves.
I know,
you and I
right?
can no longer bitch about getting on a plane.
And I feel very privileged to do it. Like, here's the thing, like everyone knows my story, I think, at this point, and especially those amazing videos we had on SmackDown last week telling my story. I've been in positions where nobody wants to talk to me. I'm just hoping for an opportunity. It's not coming my way, and quite frankly, I wasn't giving it my all and probably didn't deserve the opportunity. And now I'm getting a lot of opportunities. And sometimes my wife might say, "Is this not too much?" And I'll say, "Hell no, I've had the opposite. Like, it's all or nothing. I'll take it all."
Yeah, that's a hell of a mindset to have because I actually have a question for you. I haven't talked to you about championships and your family and your wife. Did you ever fathom in your wildest dreams you'd be following in the footsteps of the British Bulldog?
My wildest dreams, absolutely. But that was my wild ones. my actual dreams and my actual goals were main event WrestleMania and win the title. That was the big dream. I did it. Technically, I didn't imagine there wouldn't be anybody there, but obviously the times we're living in, that's what happens. The idea of main event in a UK stadium show wasn't a thought, a dream as a kid, because it didn't exist. The situation didn't exist. I only started dreaming about it when I got signed to WWE. I came to America. I remember I was 22 years old. I was in talent relations, and I asked them, why, what don't we do these UK stadium shows? Oh, logistics, Drew, time difference, a lot of reasons. Okay. As the years passed, I would ask more questions. Why can't we do this show? We started to do more shows across the world. again, I get the same excuses. And it got to the point when we had the network and we started doing these big super shows across the world. We did one in 2018 in Australia. And that's the time where I said, come on, we're in Australia. There's nowhere with a crazier time difference than Australia.
Right.
Surely the UK can get a stadium show. It's a rabid fan base. Do you not like money? Business-wise, it's obviously a very good idea. But passion from the fans, atmosphere-wise, it'll be an amazing visual. It'll be good for the company, good for the fans, good for everybody. We not make this happen. And I just started talking about it nonstop in interviews, particularly when I became WWE champion. Got some bigger platforms to spread my message. And it got to the point where one of the guys backstage is sitting beside me. Might have said, you know something? I said, don't know anything. I've just got goals. So I just kept doing what I was doing. The geniuses backstage kept doing what they were doing, pushing to make things happen. And it got to the point where we started having conversations, and I was letting in the conversations. And, you never assume anything's done until the T's are dotted, the T's are crossed, and the lowercase J's are dotted. But finally, once we got everything official, it was a very, very cool day of something I've dreamt about for a long time, and a lot of hard work from a lot of hardworking people backstage made it finally happen. And now I'm in that match, and I really can't wrap my head around it. I can look out the window and I can see signs for it right now. I can see Roman's stupid face to the left of me and a billboard right there, and I can see mine on the street, and there's Bailey as well. It's pretty cool. I'm in the thick of it now.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.